Welcome in, my friends. I'm back. Lazy Retired Granny here. It's still Saturday, August 12th, 2023, and the time is 2 o'clock p.m. And we are continuing with our dedication to diamond paintings with Mike. And we're working on Freddie the Frog. And this color is number 4, which is a J. So let's see how far we can get on this. Okay, and the J's are a yellowish, so we're going to be doing his skin, I guess you'd call it. So yeah, I got the last video just uploaded, and so I thought, well, I better start another one real quick. My goal is to finish this one today. Can she do it? So it's not too bad here weather-wise. Still low 80s. Hopefully the weatherman has been wrong. And it's not going to be 103 tomorrow. So I got my laptop out, but unfortunately I couldn't get into YouTube. So yeah, so I think I have the information now, so maybe I can get in there. Yeah, I came upstairs. All right, why can't I log in? So I'll give it another whirl when I go back downstairs and this video's uploading. I did do some diamond painting on Moonlight in the Garden while I was waiting, and I talked to my son David next door for a little bit. And when I get done with this, it'll be going on what, 2:45 about. So I'm going to go ahead and start my stuffed peppers for dinner. There's a lot of J's here, so we may only get through the J's. And I listened to a couple records while I was downstairs. So I was talking on my other video about working in the cannery. And when I was younger, at 11, you could start babysitting. And so I did do babysitting. But when I was growing up, when you were 15, you could get a work permit and work. And my first real work job, besides I worked in the berry fields and the bean fields and babysat, and then as soon as I turned 15, my dad knew the guy that owned the Kentucky Fried Chickens in town, and so he put me to work as soon as I turned 15. And so that was back when, they didn't have all the fancy stuff they have now, but you had a snack box, a dinner box, a bucket, and what was the other one? Oh, the thrift box. And I might have talked about this before, one of my other ones. But yeah, and then I worked at, I think, 3 different ones. They kind of transferred me around when they needed help. And I actually was head girl. I got to run the register. And this one time, because we had the old-fashioned register where you pressed in like 99 cents snack box. And I pressed the wrong button one day. There was a tax button, and that cash register went cuckoo for its Cocoa Puffs and would not stop. We ended up having to unplug it. Yeah. I don't know. I never heard what kind of havoc that caused, but yeah, that wasn't good. I loved working there. That was a fun job. And the only reason why I quit was because I turned 16 and went to work in the cannery. Because at 16 you could work in the cannery. So. And then when I turned 18, I went to work for the state. I started in the mailroom. And I liked the job, I just didn't like my boss. Her little helper. Oh man, I didn't like them. And so then they wanted me to take this other job that I did not want, but yeah, they were just trying to get rid of me. So I went over there, and I was not a success at that job. And then I quit because I was going to move to California, and then I didn't. But I didn't like that job anyway. But I liked working in the mailroom. It's just that my boss was awful. You would not get away with some of the stuff that she did today, I'm sure. And she told me, oh, I thought we were hiring somebody else. I didn't know it was you. I had you mixed up. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, lady. Yeah, that was back in the day where jeans were not allowed to wear to work, and yeah. And we had, at 8 o'clock, that was starting time, and a bell rang, and you better be in your seat. It was just like school. And then there was a bell that rang at 9:30, 9:45, and 10 o'clock. And those were the bells for the breaks. And then there was a bell at noon to go to lunch, and you had to be back by 1 before the bell rang. And then the bell rang at 5 o'clock, kind of like at the Flintstones. And you, on Fridays, you had to, at 4:45, everybody stopped working, and you had to completely clean your work area. Yeah, and you didn't dare leave a minute early. You could not leave until the bell rang. And then, of course, everybody made a mad dash for the elevators and the stairway, and yeah. It's so different nowadays. I also worked at a, I don't know why I was working there, because did I have 2 jobs? I might have, I might have been working at KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and another little fast food place. But it was, you walked up to the window and ordered. I did not like that job. They had so many things on the menu, and trying to keep everything straight, and prices and all that. I did not work there maybe a couple weeks. Yeah, they closed down. They had good food though. They had a restaurant. Well, one restaurant I really, really liked was the downtown restaurant. They had the best hamburgers and French fries. And this is back, early 70s. Oh my gosh, I loved it. And then there was another place that was by the drive-in. And of course, it was kind of out in the boonies. And they had a restaurant. And in fact, my mother worked there as a teenager. And yeah, it was just a mom and pop place. I don't know where that came from. And oh yeah, they had the best food there. But that one's the wrong size. It's too little. But yeah, they did a booming business when the couple that owned it was there. It was just a man and his wife, and they lived right there on the property in this like trailer house, and they had all these Pomeranian dogs that were always running around and in the, restaurant where they were cooking and stuff. She reminds me, well, when she was alive, who's that actress? Kind of like, oh, the names escape me. Oh, well. Wasn't important anyway. But yeah, they owned that for years and years and years. And of course, she knew my mom and dad. And then they sold it. And lo and behold, one of our neighbors bought it. But they could not make a go at it because that drive-in theater thing closed. So yeah, they didn't have much business and they were struggling, and which is sad. But they had a bunch of kids, and all the kids, were working there, and I don't think that restaurant's there anymore. I haven't been out that way for a long time. Yeah, I can remember growing up, every once in a while my dad would pick up, I guess you'd call it fast food for dinner. Okay, when he picked up Chinese food, oh yeah, I like that. And, they would have it to go and bring it home. And then if he picked up Kentucky Fried Chicken, I did not really like Kentucky Fried Chicken before I started working there. And it was like, ugh. I did not like their coleslaw. I did not like their 3-bean salad. I think I like their chicken. I don't know. But anyway, and then when I went to work there, oh my gosh, I love their coleslaw. And I would have to make that up. And the 3-bean salad, yeah, I learned to like it. And what else did they have? Well, of course, I like their mashed potatoes and gravy. Those are delicious. And then every once in a while, he would stop at what used to be, well, it's not even, well, there's not, well, this is complicated. There used to be a place called Bob's 19-cent hamburgers. And they were plain Jane hamburgers, but they were cheap. And he went out of business or something. I don't know. He retired. I don't know. But Bob was the owner. He had a lot of restaurants. And then he closed the business down. And then they revived the business at the state fair one year. And it was a hit. And yeah, so I think they might have opened up like one of those little, I don't think they opened up a business, but of course it's not Bob's 19-cent hamburgers anymore. It's just Bob's Burgers, I think. But I don't know. I think they do have a restaurant somewhere. Or maybe they're just at the fairs and events and stuff. I don't know. But then there was a place down the street from there that was called Jumbo's. And, oh, I love Jumbo's. And one of my friends worked there. Yeah, they had the best burgers too. You can't get burgers like that anymore, like what they used to make. Just, and the fries and, yeah, everything's not fresh, you know, they don't make it on the premises anymore or whatever. What in the world? There's another one that I was going to say fell off the needle. Fell off the pen. Yeah, I miss those. Is that another one? What happened? Did you guys notice that when I was diamond painting before? Okay. Go back down here, see if there's any more J's. Looks like his webbed toes are a different color. Am I making you hungry? Talking about all this delicious food. I remember on Sundays we used to go out for dinner. My favorite place was, I don't remember the name of it, but oh, they had delicious food. I always liked it when we went there. That's back in the days when you had to get dressed up to go out to eat. And when I was little, going downtown to a school shop, I had to wear a dress and you had to be all dolled up to go downtown. I don't think anybody wore pants when they were out shopping. Times have changed. And I'm sure the older people, when I was growing up, and the people that were, the grandparents thought, oh my, I remember when we would only ride the horse into town once a month. They didn't have big grocery stores with carts. You just went in and said what you wanted. how are we doing for J's here? Am I all done with them? Well, I don't see any. There may be, but we can always pick them up later. All right, so that was 4. I gotta label it. That was me trying to get up. All right, we got a 4. Okay, let's see. How are we doing for time? Okay. So our next one is 5. Five is 844. Looks to be another brown. Okay, A, a capital A. All right, and it says it's going to be some kind of green. Oh, it's a light green. These are going to be hard to find. They're very light. I might have to put on my readers. Yeah, the readers are going on. These are so light that I don't even know if that'll help. I have a feeling I'm going to be missing a lot of these because they're hard to read. Quite a few of them that are hard to read. I wonder what those... Wow. I need to move the camera a little bit. I need to get a little bit closer so I can read. hard to see. And you guys can't even see what I'm doing here. If you're interested in watching, I know some of you watch, some of you diamond paint. This may be a quiet time. I figure out where these A's are at. We've got some other ones here that I have no idea what that is. Maybe a star? I think those are stars. Ugh. Not good. Hopefully we can get through the A's this session. Yeah, I definitely going to be using my readers for a while. Some of this is, it's so light. I wish when they, would do them in the letters in a darker color so you could see them. Like these V's. But it seems like on some of these canvases, the lighter the color, then they're going to use white for the symbol. I don't like that. Oops. Sorry, folks. That's a concentration going on here. Yeah, I can't wait to get through with these A's. And I will miss them because they are very light to me. hard to pick them out. So we'll just have to get them in our second swipe around. You might be able to see them better in the camera. I don't know. I don't know if I've gotten all the A's or not. That's all I'm going to get this time. Alright, how are we doing for time? Let's try 6. Six is O. Another dark color. 890. Ah! Just spilled them on the table. What, Megan? Oh my goodness, let me put you on hold. Okay, I don't know what he heard. I didn't see anything out there. Alright, so these O's are going to be hard to find too. So I'm going to put back on the readers. My dollar store readers. Alright, is there a D? Okay, so these are going to be the O's. Oh, man. I would have thought these would be lighter colors than they are. So, does anybody else do these little 20 by 20s? I haven't done one this small in a long time. My favorite is the 30 by 40s. I really enjoy those. But now that I've been doing the bigger canvases, I like those too. In some ways, to have a few of the bigger canvases that for me are going to take, you know, a good month to complete, they're probably a good deal price-wise, because I think I tend to work more on the smaller canvases in a day than I do the bigger ones. I think. I'm not really for sure. It just seems that way, maybe. Or maybe it's psychologically because the canvas is so big, it seems like you only worked on a small portion. Come on. But actually, I will work on any canvas as long as I like the picture. I was really hoping I was going to get to my other project in this 2 weeks, but I don't know, based on what I'm seeing here, I not get to it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to take me a little longer than I thought. So I think what we'll do, I've got the owl that is small, so we can put him in the mix for tomorrow. Then we'll have 3 on the go. And we'll just rotate them around till they're finished. So it's kind of like what Mike does. Except I think he only works, well, I don't know what he does, if he works on them more than once a day or not, but since I have the room to spread them out, it's not really bothering me to work on more than one canvas at a time. And if it didn't take so dang long to upload, I could probably, get them done in a day, but not a happening. Let's hope we can finish the O. Ooh, we're at 46 minutes. Ooh, it's not good. I'm not going to be able to finish the O's this session. Okay, well, we're going to end this session for right now, and we'll pick it up with the O's next time. I'll try to get one more video in today with this. Yeah, I think we can do one more. Okay, so I will chat with you later. Thanks for stopping by.